Okay, here we go. Okay. Okay, we're online there. Come on. I'm just gonna play just a little bit. Just a little bite-sized stream. So let's eat something. One more. One more. Come on. Oh, hey, I have a YouTuber. Hello. Playing some Save the Time. That's cool. I have it on YouTube. And this is through my PS3, as a matter of fact, using the Elgato HD60S. Because I can. Excuse me. I'm just gonna skip ahead. And the story begins once more. Right on in.
Most people think time is like a river that flows swift and sure in one direction. But I've seen the face of time.
Eerie Lowenthal.
Very wrong. Time is an ocean in a storm. You may wonder who I am and why I say this. Sit down, and I will tell you the tale like none that you have ever heard. Know first,
Okay, Chris.
I'm the son of Shalom.
I'll have a salad while you ready to tell your story.
On our way to Mazad with a small company of men, past India. But the promise of honor and glory tempted my father into a grievous error. No, my son.
Hello.
You look interesting. I trust you will deliver your promise. What precious treasure hoards lie with you? See here.
I'm just enjoying salad while I'm saying this. And this is actually Prince of Persia on my PS3. Even I'm so geeky. I found a way to to stream PS3 through my Elgato. Cool, huh?
Or at least humility is that your world can be transformed from a good world into a hell.
Yep, yep, and there is a way to play PS3 through the Elgato. It's a little bit of like
Fighting like a warrior in my first
because the PS3 uses what's called HDCP to like because you can't really run it straight through because it's like I got that copy protection of sorts. But if you can find just find like there's a splitter on Amazon or or out in the thing, and if you find the right one, you can just run it through there, and you can stream PS3 stuff. It's kind of like a go between, so you can do that. And plus, like so yeah, it's kind of cool how I can do that too. So hold on. I wouldn't be an all variety streamer if I wasn't. As well as an awesome geeky tech guy. Anyway, let's see here. I'm just gonna play just a little bit of this. I usually do little bite-sized streams of sorts. Oh, that's not good. Oh. Yeah, totally fine, Rain. Totally fine. You can just see me enjoy this. You can just enjoy the awesome gameplay, and hopefully I don't die too much. Yeah, I know it's about 8:23 here in Minnesota, and I'm getting a new laptop. I believe. Well, I'm getting a bit better laptop from my work because my work I sells like we get so many donations. We get so many donations that oh peaches. We get so many donations that I can get them for a discount. Okay. Ooh. Okay, landscape. Oh, oh, landscape. And then, of course, in this game they have stuff you can smash, but like, this was basically a GameCube and that kind of game. It doesn't. Apparently, there's nothing you can get from it. You can just smash stuff. Yeah, no worries, friend. No worries. Yeah, glitching. Oh, seriously, game? Oh. Brad. I'll just break these for the heck of it. Because I can.
Many men that day sought to win honor and glory on the battlefield, that their king might say to them, as Khosrow said to Rustam, "You are the noblest of my warriors." From the moment my sword tasted blood, I knew this would not be my way. I would win my father's praise, not by killing, but by being the first to find the Maharaja's treasure vault and the wonders within.
Okay, here we go. Okie dokie, it's letting us know what to do. Wall run! Okay, don't need that. Yeah, yep. This is the. I'll show you. This is this the Prince of Persia trilogy remastered. And actually, I have a TV out in my main room, out in the main common area down here, because I played this in 3D as well. See, this is a 3D game. This is pretty cool looking in 3D, by the way. But the TV I'm using to play the stream on is not 3D capable. But yeah, but this is when remasters were actually, yeah, this is actually a pretty decent remaster. And it's funny because this is actually a GameCube, Xbox, and PS2 game. And so yeah, so of course it looked a little bit better because it's yeah, it's actually a that generation game remastered for the PS3. So yeah, actually they did a really good job with it. And I do have this first game for the GameCube. But just for the heck of it, I wanted to impress anybody who came to this channel. I'm like, oh my gosh, how's he doing a PS3 game on a stream when the Elgato doesn't do that? So to like wow people with my technical skills of sorts. I like how that climb up there, Prince. Yeah, pretty much going through these guys like nothing. Then again, though, I played this game so much, it's kind of it goes about. I can kind of. This is one of my favorite platformers or action platformers, so to speak. And I have a couple of these. I have like this game. I have the actual PS3 version, which is kind of cool too. Okay, let's see. Oh crap! Okay, I gotta go like this. Okay. Oh, bloop. Yep, Rain. I have really good. Yep, I am pretty much an IT geek and a tech geek too. And plus, it helps too that I go to I use the internet very well, as I like to joke, as me and my IT friends like to joke. We just use Google really well more than any. We just use Google a little bit better than everybody else, jokingly, of course. But yeah, like if I need to find something on the internet, I use the internet as a tool, not just to look up cat memes, jokingly that way, of course. But I like using it to help myself do better things. So that's why I like when I do my YouTube stuff or anything else, I like using the internet to see okay how do I do this and how can I make like things like this better? How can I make my streams better? How can I make like my content better? I don't so I do that. But I do it from a technical standpoint. As you know, my buttery smooth voice is can only get me so far.
Shall I continue my story from here the next time we're interrupted?
Yep. Oh yeah, to me okay. I had more safe games on this. Yeah. Oh well, I actually had a 98%. That's
I'll
cool.
start the story from here next time.
Yeah, I used well. Then again, I kind of wasn't. I was out of high school when the internet came into play. For me, I think I was just. I know. I think for me, it was like AOL, and it was like it was the early days of the internet that we know it as. I remember getting all those like you remember how I bet you've heard stories about those like the America Online floppies if you're familiar with that. I used to have tons of those. We used to get tons of those in the mail.
And there it lay, just out of reach.
That's how old
The
I
treasure of
am.
the time. There was a treasure I could carry with pride as a trophy of that victory. If I could only get there.
Okay, now I gotta. Yep. There we go. Let's see here. Okay. Oh yay! These voids. Of course, I can use. Yeah. Mm. Yeah, I'm gonna. Ooh, you gotta be kidding me. Seriously?
No, that's not wrong.
Yeah. Well, kind of gave me that. There we go. That's cool. A little painting there. Oh, I see what I gotta do. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah. That's okay. I'll be taking care of that. So you can see I don't got the main tool, the main mechanic. I have yet to get the main like mechanic of the game. And I don't know if you played this game ever on GameCube or the older consoles of this one. There's a reason why they call it the Sands of Time. Okay. 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 Oh, up there. Yeah, the game totally does this on purpose too, by the way. It automatically like crumbles like that. Yeah, it does that. Yeah, this one I know it started out as an old like PC and Mac game. I know it's been on. Yeah, I know it started out as an old Apple and computer game back in the day, and then it was on PS it was on the SNES and Genesis back in the day and Game Boy. And that back then it was a 2D platformer, and usually there's a ticking clock. Well, you don't see it on screen, but like you had a certain amount of time to get through like the Sultan's dungeon and to rescue the princess and all that. And then for this, and then but this was its first true 3D foray. And boy howdy was this a good 3D. This is a really good 3D foray, might I add. Okay. 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 Wow. Oh well, really? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, these games, especially this one. This one is one of like the best platformers that like ever like been made. The other two that came out during this era. Let's see, the Warrior Within and the Two Thrones. They're Two Thrones is like the second best after playing that version, but Sands of Time hands down is like out of this collection, like the main draw to this collection is Sands of Time. Like it is the most like fantastic like game out of like all of them in this collection, and you'll at least it feels really more polished. Control wise, it feels great. Like it just felt like everything was done right. I think Two Thrones is more actiony. Yeah, I mean, Warrior Within is more actiony. Granted, there's still time travel and there's still like time rewind in the other two, but Warrior Within is way more actiony combat, and the Two Thrones is kind of a mixture between the two. Whereas I think, but this one is pure mainly pure like platforming, and I'm okay with that. As a fan of platformers like this, I am totally fine with that. And I don't know if you can get this anywhere else. I don't know if you I don't know if you have a GameCube or a PS2 or a Xbox Classic or a. Let's see. I know it's on. Besides, I think it's on this, and then I forget what else. If the remastered version was on anything else. I know for sure. I know for sure it's on. This is the physical copy of the PS3 version. Oh crap! I forget I gotta do that. Let's see here. Oh crap! Okay. Oh, forget. Okay. Oh, Peaches. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. The dagger. While he takes the dagger, I'm gonna take a bite of my salad. See? Mmm. Oh, I totally have Little Big Planet 2, and I have Little Big Planet 1
I
also.
had what I came for. It's time to get out. Now.
Hmm. And also, the company that made that game, Little Big Planet, made this too. This is awesome. Okay, now we got that. Now this is the fun part. This is what the the time part comes in. Oh no, that's not peachy. See? Yay, rewind! See?
The miracle I had experienced by accident in the Maharaja's treasury, I now discovered I could trigger a will. I pressed
Oh,
the
crap.
switch on the dagger's handle. I could turn back time.
Ah, see, if I could turn back. No, I'm sorry. I should really. I'm a horrible singer, but yeah, I'm sorry. That's really horrible. I can't sing, sure, but I had to say that. It was so worth the thing. Okay, here we go again. Now it's gonna be another cutscene.
Father, I have brought this honoring to all of you.
Hmm.
Promise you my choice.
Yeah, that dude's gonna. The vizier. He's